All right, so before I get started here, I just want to say thank you to all you guys that have been watching our videos and liking, commenting, and sharing. It really means a lot to us that you guys will take some time out of your day to see what we're doing and just share with our enjoyment of the outdoors. We really appreciate that. Please continue to do so. With that being said, I put out that post the other day about a catch, clean, cook. A lot of feedback on that. You guys wanted to see it, so I'm gonna try to get it done for you here. Well, I really didn't think I was gonna have a video at all today. We were skunked. We were completely skunked. We sat out here for over 2 hours and nothing. They just didn't want to be here today, so we called it. Travis was on his way to get the truck. I'd already picked up about 3 dozen decoys. Just walking around, whatever. And all of a sudden, you just hear a goose honk right behind me. So I look up, and sure enough, there's one cubbed up and coming in. I'm like, there's no way. So I take off running back to my blind, don't even get my blind, just grab my gun and kneel down. And sure enough, no skunk today. Put him on the ground. So this will be perfect. You got one goose down. That'll be one goose for the catch, clean, cook. So my apologies to you guys. I did not get my shot on video. The way things happened this morning is completely unexpected. Didn't know that was going to happen. We were already picking up decoys when this goose came in, and it was a really lucky shot on my part. So apologize for that, but I do have one goose here for you guys. I'm gonna clean up here and get it cooked for you. So for the way I'm gonna cook this, we had some preparation started in the field. All I did, if you can see here, I just plucked out the breast, took all the feathers off of it. You can see right here in the middle, that breastbone that separates the two breasts. I'm just gonna take my knife down both sides, peel that away from the breastbone, and ultimately just shave it right off the goose. I do have some cleanup to do on these. There's a lot of feathers still in it. So that's about as much as I'm gonna do outside. I still got some pin feathers and things that I need to clean up on them, but what I'll do is once I get them in the sink and rinsed off, I'll usually take a pair of tweezers and just pick those out the best I can. A lot of this fuzzy stuff on top, if you can't get it picked out, honestly, it'll just burn off on the grill, so it's not that big a deal. It's the big pin feathers that you want to get out that you would actually notice if you bit down on them. Okay, so at this point, I got my goose breast inside, washed off really well in the sink, and then I went ahead and plucked out the rest of the feathers, and then I trimmed up the meat just a little bit, getting the vessels and some fat off of there. One key thing about getting this cooked correctly is making sure the skin gets crispy. So what I do is after it's washed, I dry it off as good as possible with a paper towel, and then I'll set it on a paper towel and just let it sit here and air dry for a while to make sure the skin gets as dry as possible. Start with some olive oil. Brand new bottle. Put a little bit on each one. A little more than I want to, but. And then we're gonna rub that in. On top. And then on the bottom as well. And what that is it's just a binder that's gonna allow the seasoning to stick to the breasts a little bit better. And the way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna season exactly like a steak. So my seasoning choice is Rufus Teague. It just says it's called Rufus Teague Fixed Up This Rub. This is their steak rub. It is my absolute favorite. You can use Montreal steak is also really good, but for me, Rufus Teague all the way. I'm gonna put a really thick coating on both of these.
Mash it. Push it up on its skin. Make sure it's coated all over. Flip it over. Same thing on the bottom.
Oh, it smells so good already. Seasoning is it's really good. You guys should see if you can get a hold of some and try it out. Alright, so that's coated really well. I like to top it off with a little McCormick brown sugar bourbon. Also really good seasoning. Just a little bit. Go. Cool. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, I feel like really sets it apart from just plain seasoning. I love to do this with my goose. I'm going to inject it. I've got some Creole butter. I've used it before. I feel like it goes really well with the goose. Just pick out some random spots.
Use 1 full serving per breast.
And now once those are all good and seasoned up, we're gonna let them sit here for a little while. Just kind of soak that seasoning in, so this is the perfect time to go get the grill started. Once we're started up, close the lid, and we're gonna go to 225. All right, so now we're at the temp. Grab these, get them laid on here. Just like that. And we'll close them up. We've got the breasts on the grill. Grill's going at 225. I mentioned that seasoning's like a steak. I'm also going to cook them like a steak. Just like beef, same temperature for medium rare. I'm going to let them get to probably 125, 130. I'll pull them off. And I'm going to let them rest. I'll crank it up to about 350, 400 degrees for a sear. Crisp up the skin. And then we'll let them rest after that. While they're on, and right before the sear, I'll just hit them with a little bit of ham. Do the same thing with chicken wings, and it really helps with getting that skin crisped up. First check. Wait. Alright, so we're halfway through the process. Got them pulled off to rest. They're at 127 internal right now. Went ahead and cranked the grill up to 400. And as soon as we get up to heat, we'll throw them back on for the sear. Just pulled them off the grill. Got them nice and charred up there. We're gonna let them sit for about 10 to 15 minutes and rest for a while, and then I'll cut them open. All right, so it's been quite a while since I pulled these off the grill. I got caught up watching the debate there. But anyways, generally, we'll rest them about 15-20 minutes. Definitely juicy. Look pretty good. Start on this end. Perfect medium rare. Nice crispy skin. Perfect. So just like a good steak, you don't need any sauce with this. No A1, no ketchup, none of that. Just straight as it is. That's delicious. My favorite way to eat goose. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and maybe if you get a chance to try it out, you can try it out. Let me know if you like the video. I do have a couple other recipes I can try and show you guys, but I'll base that off of what you guys think of this one. But anyways, thanks for watching, and please, please, please continue to interact with us. Like our videos, comment, share. Very, very appreciated. I promise you it is not go unnoticed. Thank you so much for that.